But the water's not in coffee break, so let's talk with them later. Take a look. Where? Oh, over there, to the left. That's the Greater Kudu. The Greater Kudu is the second largest antelope here in Africa. Males can weigh 2,000 pounds and they can grow 100 Victor. They can weigh 750 pounds a male, and these one are females. The male have huge horns. To the right side, start looking for an okapi. The okapi, you might think they are related to zebras because they have a few stripes in the legs. They're actually related to giraffe. They have the same bone structure, and you can tell by the long neck, the big head, and they also have a full long tongue like giraffes do too. Gathering holes like this one is a perfect place to look for a rare species, the black rhino. The black rhino is a very powerful animal. They can charge 35 miles per hour and they can weigh 3,000 pounds. Unfortunately, they are nearly extinct. There are less than 4,200 of them here in Africa. Poachers killing them for the horns. And even in reserve like this one, they are not completely safe from poachers. If you can see the upper lip looks like they have a finger, and that helps them to grab leaf and grass easier. If you look at the edge of the river, you're going to see some yellow-billed storks. Those storks are carnivores. They eat frogs, snakes, lizards, small birds, and fish. I would suggest that you put your cameras in action sports. That way you will have nice pictures while we are in motion. What that means is that we're not stopping for no reason. Take a look to the right side. You're going to see a red animal. Those are bongos behind the bushes. Bongos are called the ghosts of the forest because they're always hiding behind bushes. You can see the head. They have their horns leaning backwards, and that helps them to dive easily into the bushes. Now, I'm going to drive you by the Safi River, and the Safi River is a perfect area to spot hippopotamus. A baby hippopotamus, 85 pounds of birth. A full-grown male can tip the scale up to 5,000 pounds. I know they are a tiny animal. They spend most of the day cooling off those tiny bodies. They can be submerged around 5 to 8 minutes. They can sleep on the bottom of the river. Grow up, breathe without wing. They can eat 150 pounds of grass at night. That's a lot of salad. I call they use wishbone because the grass eating they live with all kinds of birds. If you look to the nest, those are white-breasted cormorant. If you look to the bottom of the trunk, those are pink-black pelicans. Those pelicans live in colonies and they actually help each other fish. Back to the hippos. Sit down, sit. The kid in the lab, the kid in the lab, the kid in the lab, the kid in the lab. Don't leave the kids. That's not part of the rules. Remember to remain seated at all times. Have your hands inside the truck. Super tiny kids in your lap. We're going to cross an old bridge and we need all the safe we can have. Remember, safety second, obedience first. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activities in the Red Clay Pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Thanks for the tip, so we're gonna be there in a bit. Over. It really helps to have eye on sky, if you know what I mean. Look at this. This is a baobab tree. It can store a lot of water in the trunk and be without leaf 9 months of the year. That's how they survive the droughts, because the water storing they live long periods of time, up to 2,000 years. Now with different ecosystems come different animals. Oh wow, isn't this beautiful? This is my favorite. Sit down, princess. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you. With different ecosystems come different animals. Hay que sentarse, amiguita, hay que sentarse, no te pares. Take a look to the right side, and those are Anclovi cattle or Watusi cattle. They are the first domesticated animal here in Africa. Sit down, the kid in the lab. Alright, we have to keep our kids in the lab. And we have to remain seated, that's the rule. You cannot stand up. Los niños aquí tienen que estar sentados en la falda y no nos podemos poner de pie. De lo contrario, estamos arruinando el show para todo el mundo. Okay? If we don't do that, we're going to ruin the show for everybody else. Just remember that this is an attraction. If you go to Mount Everest and you stand up, you're not going to live to talk about it. So here, we have to go faster because you cannot stand up. So don't stand up. It's simple. All right? So the animals that live here, they work together to preserve this area that where you're seeing it. For example, elephant works as bulldozers, pulling down trees, eating the leaves, and spreading the seed. The giraffe, their job is putting the tip top of the trees. That way they allow the light to come in. The antelopes with the zebras, they just eat grass. That way they make space for new grass to grow. The warthog and the gazelles trim the edges. That way they make a natural perfect balance, and there's plenty of food for all the animals that live here. If you look to the right side, you're gonna start seeing mountains of mud around us. Those are made by termites, and termites live underneath. They are made by the combination of mud and saliva, and those get hard as concrete. Gazelles jump in the tip top of it in search of attacking lion, and elephant love to use them as scratching posts. In the other side, we're going to start seeing a great and black animal. That's a white-bearded wildebeest. The wildebeest is the largest migratory animal here in Africa. They migrating millions of them, and they are not in Africa. By the word "new," "new" is the sound they make. So imagine millions of those making "new, new, new, new" when they migrate here into the savannah. They are the perfect meal for crocodiles when they are crossing the river. The big one by the wildebeest, that's a Patterson eland. The eland is the largest antelope here in Africa. Males can weigh 2,000 pounds and they can grow a height of 6 feet to the tip of the shoulder. Now both male and female have horns. And you're gonna see a baby eland. That baby boy is about 5 months old. That's the baby eland on top of the cliff. No, the little one that is black with the little one with the black stripe at the costa, those are Thompson's gazelles and Tommies. They are not babies, they are fully grown and they can weigh from 45 to 60 pounds. To the left side, you're gonna see a baby giraffe. He's a boy, he's about 10 months old, 10 and a half foot tall, and baby giraffes are walking and running 10 minutes after birth, just like human babies. Isn't that amazing? That is a spectacular. That other baby boy is about 7 months old. Now, the reticulated giraffe got their name from the Latin word reticulata, which means the net pattern that they have in their coat. If you see all of them, you will notice that none of them have the same net pattern in their coat, and that helps researchers identify which one is who. He also works like for us, fingerprints. Not two humans have the same fingerprints, not two giraffe have the same net pattern in the coat. A male giraffe can grow a height from 18 to 20 feet tall. They spend 16 hours a day feeding and they have a full long tongue. Take a look to the right side by the Patterson eland. Impalas. Only male impala have horns, and impalas are leapers. They can live from 30 to 35 feet long. That's the length of this truck from the beginning to the end. Hi, monkey, point over.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid fortune may be in the reserve.
Okay, Wilson, we're going to keep our eyes open. We're going to let you know if this is something over. Let's look if we can find some monkeys. If we can find them, those might be mangroves. Mangroves are a little bit shy, most of the time they're hiding. But they live in colonies, up to 800 of them, and that way they're stronger. Around this point, we usually got the Harambe radio station signal. So let's hear what kind of music they are playing. Well, there you go, some music. If you look to the right side, you're going to see the behind of the elephant. That's the only thing that you're going to see. happened to the music? Well, I guess the radio is broken. Well, that's okay. I don't like that song anyway. Now, here in Harambe, here in Africa, both male and female elephant has ivory tusk, and they have been killed over centuries. Okay, wait, hold on. Lean to the right. Mommy, mommy, I don't want to die. No. All right, we are safe. We are alive. Woo. All right, let's keep swimming. Check this out, elephant footprints. And the tusk in the clay, so one elephant should be around here somewhere. And the elephant eats small amount of red clay. They get beneficial minerals from that. If you think Harambe, researchers are studying the elephant. The more they can learn about how elephants behave and communicate, the better they can help the elephant be protected in their natural habitat. And not only with elephants, also with all of the animals too. Baby male elephant has been with their mother around 13 to 15 years. That way they learn how to communicate with other elephants, how to behave, and where to go back for food and water. And that's why Wilson is so concerned about the baby elephant they find alone. If they don't find the mother, that baby elephant will grow to be an angry elephant. And then they have to send him to, anger management courses. Elephant has pretty sensitive skin, so what they do, they introduce and water to the skin. That way they make like a sunblock, and that's how they protect themselves from the sun. Females spend 22 months pregnant. Elephants can live around 60 to 70 years. In that time, a female can be pregnant 15 times. Males weigh 12,000 pounds, females from 6,000 to 8,000 pounds. And when you see an elephant that is dancing, what they are doing is massaging the soil. With each massage, they send a pattern of waves that we cannot hear, but all of the elephants can hear that in 5 miles of distance. That's how they communicate. Now, male elephants live in one herd, the females live in another herd. The males come by, they get busy, and after that the males just go to live their bachelor lifestyle. Meanwhile, the females stick with the babies until they reach puberty, 13 to 15 years, making the elephant the second animal who spent the longest time with the mother, 13 to 15 years. Did you knew that? No, now you know. You know which one is the number one, the most extreme one, the animal who spent the longest time with the mother? Yes, and a male human can spend with the mother 30 years. Check this out, this is the greater flamingo. He's the lightest of all flamingo species. Your diet considering shrimps and other food hunting keratin. That's what turns a feather pink. Now, I'm going to drive you to the East Savannah. The East Savannah is a perfect area to spot white rhinos. The white rhino is Africa's success story. They were nearly extinct. Poachers killing them for their horns. But thanks for conservation efforts and anti-poaching laws, they brought that number up in a very nice, sustainable level of them. Now, the actual name in Afrikaans is like B-I-T-E, which means wide square mouth. Europeans who went to Africa, they misinterpreted the pronunciation, and they thought that African people was saying white instead of white, and that's why we know them as white rhinos. But guess what? They are not white, they are gray. And the black ones, they are not black, they are charcoal gray. The white rhino is larger than the black one. The black one has a very bad temper. That's why they are loners. They live alone and they don't want nobody living around them. The white rhino is super duper sweet, so they live in community or colonies. The female white rhino is larger than the male, and they have the mouth flat. That helps them to grab shoot of grass easier. Now this is Kirby Point. Around these islands and rocks, the lions love to live. That way they can keep an eye on the entire savannah and also the prey. Lions spend most of the day inactive. They can be sleeping around 18 to 20 hours a day. Lions have an amazing scent of smell. So the lions do the hunting at night. And actually the females are the one that do the hunting on pride. While the male just babysit the cubs. Isn't that amazing? That's my dream job, babysitting the cubs and watching some opera. Well, I prefer Telemundo telenovelas. But here in Africa, there's no cable, so I'm missing my telenovelas. That's really, really sad. That's where we have ostrich eggs in front of us. Those are the largest eggs in the world. They can weigh 3 pounds each. The ostrich is the largest known flying bird. bird, they can charge 40 miles per hour, and they got the biggest eye of the animal kingdom. And actually, the eyes are bigger than the brains. The white one is a scimitar horn oryx. They got that name because their horn looks like the scimitar sword used in the Middle East. And the dark chocolate one back there is a bontebok. The bontebok is pretty exotic and domesticated animal. You want to go and see some snakes, bugs, and lizards? All right, let's go for it. No. What do you say? You want to help Wilson catch some poachers?
Yeah.
Wilson, we're gonna do it over there, right? Let's go. Let's catch up and check out the landscape. How beautiful! Remember that Africa does it better. Whoa, no! They already opened the gates of the restrict area. Let's go this way. Let's catch them all. Wilson, what is the sun location of those poachers over?
The poachers are heading east.
All right.
Keep going and just ride them side by side. Over.
Roger that, Wilson. We are going to do it over. Okay, everybody, hold on. This might get a little bumpy. Also, I cannot drive, and essentially females can do two things at the same time. So it's your job to search behind bushes for those poachers. Hold on, stop looking now. Somebody see something? Nobody see nothing? Where are you looking at? By this one you are supposed to be seeing. Something at us. Don't they're shooting at us. Everybody's okay? Nobody's hurt? Oh, I guess everybody's dead back there. What happened? Oh, I see something over there. It looks like ivory tops. And a poacher's cap. Oh, no, we are too late. Everybody go. This is bad. This is a disaster. Wilson, we found the camp, but it's deserted. Over.
You dropped them right into my patrol.
Great! At least my good news. Now, did you get them all? Over.
The poachers ran, but they won't get far. We located Commander Elephant. Thanks to you, they are all safe. I'm not getting sun out, everyone.
Glad we can help Wilson and sun out to you too. Over.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to his father.
Waharini Wilson, talk to you soon. Over and around, everyone. Thanks for help. Wilson said that Mother Elephant, you did an amazing job. Unfortunately, because those poachers are 2 weeks of funding have been cut off. So I'm going to drop in and it is what it was. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But I would suggest that you put your kids to read about animals and plants and the benefit that those give to our soil. Adults, enjoy conservation efforts in your community, in your neighborhood. Recycle, reduce, reuse, replenish. Remember that we live in a deserted island which we cannot escape from. We cannot go and live in the International Space Station, right? So we need to protect our planet today for our present and our future. Did you enjoy that? Thanks for tuning with Kilimanjaro Safari. When it comes to safari, we love to go wild. Check those bags for me. Don't leave nothing behind. Everything that you brought in, you should take it with you. Everything that you brought in, you should take it with you. And here, we don't like to say goodbye to our friend. We say Kwaharini, go well. So Kwaharini, everyone. That was supposed to be. Safari 6. That was supposed to be for the end, but anyway. Go to Pangani Exploration Trail and then you're going to see the animals that we did not have the chance to see on safaris, like gorillas, snake and more rats, meerkats, snakes, bugs, lizards, birds, and monkeys. Also, go to Rafiki Planet Watch. That's the conservation station, and you're going to see over there animals, endangered species like the Puerto Rican boa and some other frogs that if you don't see today, they're going to be extinct, and you're going to miss them and you're never going to see them. Also, there's a petting zoo over there, and the most important thing happens in the mornings between 10 and 12 every day, every morning between 10 a.m. and noon. The vets work with the animals doing surgeries and checkups, and you can see that live in Technicolor. Now, how to get to Rafiki Planet Watch? You take the Wildlife Express train, and the train is going to take you directly to Rafiki Planet Watch, and then the train is going to pick you up and going to bring you back here to the Harambe village. And after you finish with Pangani and see all the gorillas and all the stuff, and Rafiki is going to see all the animals in endangered species. 3:45, the African parade starts in Africa, finish in Africa. Amazing parade. You can go to the Harambe village at the end. It's the happiest place to be with the happiest people around. And you can put your kids in Harambe school. Meanwhile, you can go to Doha and have some energy drinks. That's a perfect deal. If you're hungry, Tamu Tamu is a fast food place like McDonald's, but it's healthier and delicious. And